tonight versus the last season when they played.
He got in a lot of trouble early. Played 14 minutes, I think, in that game, or 19, something like that. Anyway, so the ball is tipped to the Lakers. Van Exel. He comes to the front court. Van Exel on a curl play. Gives the ball to Jones. Jones takes it into Vlade against Wright. Vlade backing in. Brings it out in front to Campbell. Campbell 3-point area. Little Nick Van Exel. Dribble against Scott Skiles. Stop. Shoot over from 20. It'll be short. The rebound is to Vlade. They steal the ball. Vlade knocks it in the air, and it goes back to Sabalas. Nice play by Vlade and Sabalas. Now the ball to Van Exel. Over in front of the Laker bench to Jones. Drive the base in the air. Bank shot is good from about 15.
Well,
nice shot.
Sharon Wright never did step up to try to stop the penetration, so Eddie gets the layup.
2-0. The Lakers have the advantage here in the opening 30 seconds. Maxwell with it. Maxwell takes it in low. He brings it out in front to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon's a good scorer. In the air, 15-footer, no good. The rebound is off the right at the baseline. Pass up the 10-footer. Cross courts over to Skiles. Drive the base. Beats Van Exel. Brings it out in front. And it goes to Maxwell. He's down the middle. He's in the air. He throws up a 6-footer that's in there. Nice shot. 2-2 the score. Couple of minutes gone. Long pass down the floor. Sabalas comes underneath. Spins it up. Didn't get it. The rebound is off. After it is Campbell. Campbell's got it. Put it up. And below it underneath. And is tipped up and in nicely by Sabalas.
Good work by Cedric and Eldon, though, to keep that ball alive, and Cedric ends up getting the deuce.
Well along this, the western sideline. Dribble drive down the middle. In deep. Stop. 10-foot jumper. No good. The rebound is to Sabalas. He has a great year going for him. The midcourt to Van Exel. Van Exel over to Vlade. He sets for the 20-footer in front of the Laker bench, but doesn't because one of the Lakers grabbed him and held him and said, don't do that. Dribble drive. So dribble drive and goes underneath to score on a layup.
Well, we were worried about how Vlade was going to play against Sharon Wright defensively.
In the 3-point line. Jones cuts, doesn't get the pass. Jones has empty hands as he holds him in the air to show it. Now the bounce pass, give and go under to Vlade. He gives to Campbell. Slam dunk with the left hand. Good pass by Vlade.
Well, it was a good pass by Vlade, but again, I thought Vlade should have attacked the rim himself with the possible slam dunk.
8-2, and a 22nd timeout is called by Philly. A 22nd timeout as the Lakers lead it by 6 on the Lakers Basketball Network. To the Lakers, you got to win this one on your home floor. Now the ball out to Jones. Jones above the 3. Now the ball in low to Campbell. Campbell to the base. Stop. 15-foot right-hander's in there. Goes around like a motorcycle. The Motordrome, but stayed in. And it's 10-2 the Lakers. That's 4 points for Eldon. He's made his last 2 shots. On the backcourt now, we got Skiles dribbling the ball in the attacking zone. Richard Dumas is in the ball game, and he loses the ball on the steal to Campbell. The left the court pass to Jones, comes underneath, lays it up, blows it, rebound Sabalas. He's always there. He's always around the ball, Sabalas.
Well, I think that time Eddie Jones, first of all, took off maybe a little too far out, but then got afraid of someone undercutting him.
Here with the ball in the dribble drive, Maxwell stops, bounces in trouble, knocked loose. Nice play by Jones, stole the ball. Here comes Van Exel. Great Maravich fake and scored. He faked the wraparound pass with the left hand, and biting it like a carp in water was Skiles, and then a nice layup.
Well, that was some play by Nick Van Exel, but also it's the defense that has made it all possible for the Lakers. If they just continue to come up with steals and turnovers against the 76ers. Eddie Jones knocked it free. Eldon diving on the floor, picks it up, and Nick Van Exel gives Scott Skiles some of his own medicine. A little fake pass on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Rope trying to get that ankle strong so he can play the rest of the year with no problem. All right, here's the ball in the front court to Skiles. Skiles holds it up. Derek Strong will be in the next time instead for the Lakers. Weatherspoon down the middle, throws a little 5-foot hook and banks it in. I think he tried to bank it. 14-4 is the score.
I think he did.
Peeler. He knows how to get his shots. Bounce pass to Vlade. That's a good pass. Vlade underneath. Feeds it over to Sabalas for a 3. It looks good. It is good. All the way that baby was in our telescope. 17-4.
Your telescope, huh? You need one from up here.
Dribble drive stolen. There's Peeler getting in the act. Feeding the front court to Van Exel. Down the middle goes Strong. Van Exel driving underneath. Gives to Strong, who scores. I'm telling you, Strong had to be marvelously aware to make that catch.
Chick, that pass was off the dribble, and what amount of speed it had on it. Nearly as good as the one that he threw to Derek Strong. Chick, off the dribble, no looker, and Derek Strong says, thanks very much, as he catches it almost in defense, as it was really coming straight at the chest. And he catches it and scores.
Go the other way with Ruffin. Ruffin bounced underneath to Alston. Alston shot blocked by Vlade. Vlade watches him throw up another hook and missed the rim, and the rebound is off to Strong. Action galore. Van Exel, no look underneath. Peeler, bank shot, good. This is the way the Lakers have got to play every game. Exciting.
Yeah, they probably could if they were playing the Sixers, because Sixers right now look totally confused. They have no idea what their offense wants to be, and then on the defensive end, they're not close. And he takes it to the basket and doesn't shoot it, tried to make a pass, but Nick has been really dishing it off, and the Laker players are happy because when your point guard is passing, you're happy. On the Lakers Basketball Network.
At the inbound pass to Trevor Ruffin. I like this kid. If he makes that three, I won't. He missed the three from outside. The rebound is off to Anthony Peeler. His pass in the front court knocked down and picked up by Van Exel. Baseline to George Lynch, who just came in. He hits a 20-foot jumper. George Lynch, and it's 23-4. The fewest points made by any NBA club this year, 7. 7 points, the fewest made by any team in the league this year in a quarter. And they'll get more than 4. Don't worry about that. Fewest the Lakers ever held a team to in the quarter. Remember that. Sacramento, 4. Yeah, 4. That was back on February 4th, 1987. Here's the ball into the basket. They throw it up. By the time it goes, it goes. So if he makes one more, he'll tie the NBA record for the year. The man that made the basket is Stackhouse. No, it isn't Stackhouse. It's Weatherspoon.
Or Lowe for a quarter with a free throw here.
That's the first free throw by either team. First free throw attempted by either team. So we played, boy, I'm glad to report this, 10 minutes and 10 seconds without a free throw. Here's a bad pass, telegraphed by Van Exel, saved by Vlade to Lynch, back over to Van Exel, and in under the basket. Strong ought to score. He does. Nice play. Strong has been the recipient of 2 great passes by Van Exel. 7, or will they be tied for the low in the league this year? Oh, here's a guy coming in. He says, I'm going to put it up and I'm going to put it in. And he did exactly that, turning, and Stackhouse puts it in.
Well, he lost his balance.
Had a darn good quarter. The other teams had a horrible quarter. Give and go under to Lynch. Put up, block. Nice block shot by Richard Dumas on Lynch. Long pass the other way. Here we go. Stackhouse underneath. He makes back-to-back baskets. And it's 25-11.
And that's where Jerry Stackhouse is really good, in the open court when he learns how to shoot the perimeter shot more effectively.
Here's the ball over to Peeler. Takes it to Vlade. Wrap-around pass back to Peeler. Underneath. Spin it up. It won't go. Tip by Vlade. Won't go. Tip again by Vlade. Won't go. Rebound Weatherspoon. Foul Vlade Divac.
Vlade knows. Right after he committed that foul, he grabbed his head as if to say, you shouldn't have done that. That wasn't very smart. He was on the year and just under 9 rebounds. So he's doing the job. And when they get Jared Colvin back, be interesting.
Last year he averaged 18. His career is 17 and 8 rebounds. He's a good player. 25-12. Long pass all the way into Peeler. He's there. He puts it blocked by Weatherspoon and comes up and then scored. Nice play by Strong. That gives Strong another basket and his 6th point. 4 games for 8 minutes, but he's playing the center slot now because Sharon Wright did nothing. Here's a dribble drive by Ruffin and deep by Ruffin. Bank shot by Ruffin. Good penetration. Seconds.
Some play by Trevor Ruffin, taking it right into the big guy.
He really was. All right, here's Van Exel, 40-footer for 3. Banks hits the rim and comes off no good. End of 1, Stu.
Well, that's a pretty good quarter that the Lakers put together there. 27 points, holding the opposition to 14. Now let's see what they can do for the remaining 3 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
7 rebounds already, and he's on the bench. Now the ball out of front to Peeler. Peeler takes it in low, and handling the ball in there is Strong. Strong has averaged 9 points and 5 rebounds in his last 8 games in only 22 minutes. Think of that. Outside jumper by Peeler. That's good for 3. Nope, he was on the line. His toes were on the line. Huey Evans, a veteran referee, and a good one says Strong has really come around.
No, he got into the rotation check, but he's playing some big-time minutes now.
Outside Maxwell for 3, and he got him back. Vernon Maxwell. On the year, he's made 45 of 127 with that one. That's 35%.
It makes them determine who they're going to leave free.
All right, ball goes out of bounds. And it comes in now to Sedale 3. Lakers going to start working, it looks like, on an 8 or 9-man maximum rotation. Bad pass inside, telegraph, batted away and stolen. Here comes Stackhouse. Slam dunk. Beautiful play in the open court. Beautiful.
And we've got an 8-point ball game here.
And he's made 3 straight baskets for his 6 points. And it's 29-21. And Sedale, they call the foul on Ruffin.
He looks over at the official and says, how can you call that one?
That's 2 fouls on him. No free throws yet. In the ball game, Sabalos. Stackhouse wearing out the thread. 7 points. This is his first appearance in the second. Here's the ball in low to Strong. Backing in. Turn. Shoot over Weatherspoon. 6-footer short. And a rebound off the front of the rim to Maxwell. Vernon, his first name. Front court. Change direction. Down the middle. Beautiful play. Throws it up and didn't draw iron. He was off balance. The rebound is taken by Jones. He does a handstand as he dribbles away. And comes to the front court with the pass to Sedale 3. In low to Sabalos. Sabalos backing in. Turn. Shoot. 17-footer. And he makes a forced shot right in the face of Stackhouse.
Well, they were getting ready to double team. They actually had double teamed Cedric, but he turned away from the double team and got the jump.
Trevor Ruffin, former University of Hawaii star, in low to Weatherspoon, posting up and double team. Now back out to single coverage on Ruffin. On a pick and roll, he brings it over to Weatherspoon. Drive down the middle, in the air, hang. That's his shot. He makes about a 7-footer straight away. He's very good at that. 31-23. Stackhouse in the ball game has got, or whether Weatherspoon in the ball game has 8 points. No, I want to see him play. I'd like to see Coleman come out second half and play. Let's find out if the Lakers are any good. Here's a steal, great play. Stackhouse all the way. Salam dunked with 2 hands. Boy, he goes down that floor, doesn't he? 31-25. Ball to Vlade, and Vlade's tied up. The ball is stolen by Maxwell. Again, they force Van Exel to the sideline and made him make a bad pass. Dribble drive, Ruffin all the way under. Puts it up. It comes out. Tough luck for Ruffin. Rebound. And it's taken by Blunt to mid-court to Sabalas underneath the Van Exel. Lay it up and in. Boy, there's a 4-point switch.
Boy, that was some attempt by Trevor Ruffin. That ball was almost down in the net when it came back out.
33-25. The Lakers by 8. Maxwell lost the ball off his knee, picks it up, gives the ball down the middle. A jump shot put up by Stackhouse, no good. The rebound to Sabalas. Sabalas in the ball game with 7 rebounds. Here's Van Exel down the middle. The ball slips out of his hand. The reason being he was fouled. He'll shoot 2. This will be the Lakers' first free throw of the game. So they have gone 18 minutes and 19 seconds.
These guys in with 3 fouls.
No, not at this stage. I wouldn't either. And it's now a 35-25 game. 10 points. Second time in this quarter they've led by 10. Their biggest lead, the Lakers, was 23-4. Here's a double team. Now the ball to Ruffin. Dribble drive in deep. He'll take it to you. He puts it around Vlade and scores. I'll say he'll take it to you. Nice play with the left hand with the little guy.
They're built basically the same. They're very low to the ground. Very, very strong. And they take it to the basket, and then they jump right in your chest. And they wait for the contact, then they release the ball. That's some
to play in the first half. Pass on the far side. Goes over, and a jump shot put up and put in. Vernon Maxwell. Wow. 3-pointer. 37-30. Can they get a W? Vlade has got it. Vlade the dribble. Vlade down the middle. Still going. Turns underneath. Throws it up and throws it in.
Well, he just totally...
Jeez.
Totally.
I feel sorry for Alston.
Alston didn't have a chance. He just got overpowered.
Dribble drive. Maxwell underneath. Put it up. It's blocked. The rebound comes off. They throw it up underneath. That's no good. The rebound is off again. They put it up and it's blocked underneath. And then the ball comes down and they score. Nice play. 39-32. And the basket was put in by the kid we were just talking about defensively, Alston. 4 minutes left to play in a 7-point ball game. Jump shot from the far side, put up and missed by Eddie Jones. Rebound underneath, Sabalas. That's no good left-handed. He tries it right-handed and gets it. Sabalas.
Quick off the floor is Cedric.
That's 13 for him, and it's 41-32.
Missed the left-hand hook and tipped his own missed shot in.
Yep. All right. Ball out in front, being handled by Maxwell. Maxwell clears the ball to the little guard, Ruffin. Baseline to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon not looking to shoot as much as he did last year, in my opinion. Here's the ball knocked down by Vlade in a pass attempt. Ball taken and falling down and laying it up and in as he fell to the free throw line on his back. Jeff Stackhouse got the basket. How did he do that? Sabalas has 13 points and 10 rebounds. Here's the dribble drive by Van Exel all the way under. Bank shot is good with the left hand. Kind of a scoop shot. And it's 43-34. 3:13 to play in the half. Jerry Romano and Doug Freeman producing, directing for Prime Sports. Frank Pollock and Steve Strapp, same duties for KLAC and our radio network. Dribble drive and a bank shot by Ruffin is good again. A little bank shot of about 6 feet. Hey, does he look good? 43-36. And Jones takes the ball in low to Sabalas. Sabalas double team. Cross court over to Van Exel. In low to Vlade. He's double teamed. He throws it out in front to Jones. Dribble down the middle. Bounce the ball off underneath. And blunt shot is blocked by Weatherspoon. Taken by Stackhouse. Thrown front court to Maxwell. Maxwell gives the ball to Alston. Slam dunk. That's a pretty play.
Not only is it a pretty play, it brings the 76ers to within 5.
43-38 to score. Look, holds the ball. It's died in his hand. Out to Sabalas, dribble drive, takes it over to Jones. He tries a three. He didn't get it. He's dunking for his last 13 from there. And the rebound to Weatherspoon. Down the floor they come. Underneath goes Stackhouse. Throws it up and in. They got the Lakers on the run, and there's a foul on the play.
Well, Nick Van Exel tried to give the foul check, but he didn't wrap up Jerry Stackhouse. He touched him and then let him go, and the continuation play is in effect. And the Lakers are really, as you mentioned, on the rope, so to speak, as the Sixers have closed to within 3, 43-40, thanks to a lot of different players on the Lakers Basketball Network.
12 points. The free throw is on the way. That's good. That means that they've outscored the Lakers 37-20 in the last 11 and a half minutes, eradicating most of a 23-4 lead. And they're playing without their best player, Coleman. Now out front to Ruffin. Ruffin looking inside. Ruffin looking into Weatherspoon. The pass jumped outside for 3 points. A three-pointer ties, give them the lead at 44-43. How about that for Ruffin?
As good as the Lakers were in the first, they've been that bad in the second.
He rides the other way and going underneath to make the layup is Van Exel for his 10th point, and the Lakers lead it again. That sparked them. But they've all dug in, though, and played very, very hard without a true center out there. Now we got Ruffin dribbling on Van Exel. Comes in deep on Van Exel. Throws up the bank and scores it. A two-hand bank shot from about 8 feet to the left. 14 seconds left. Goes to Van Exel. He's going to try to get it back with a pass underneath to Strong, who scored. Nice play by Van. That's 8 points. And the Lakers lead 47-46, 6 seconds left. Is Dumas trying to dribble? Did he carry it over? No, but he knocked it off his own foot and out of bounds. He doesn't look anything like the player we used to see.
Boy, he had a lot of time.
Long pass the other way to Sabalas. 2 seconds. He's underneath. He throws it up and missed it. No whistle in the play. The half's over, Stu.
Well, the Sixers have to be very, feeling very good about themselves after being down by a bundle. 19 at the half. They have a 1-point deficit. It's 47-46 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Unbelievable. All right, here we go. They're picking up in the backcourt. The Lakers are, but the pass to midcourt is cleared. And now in the front court, Maxwell for 3 for the lead. No good. Nice rebound by Eddie Jones. Eddie, a kid that comes from Philadelphia and Temple University in Philly. Watches Van Exel dribble in the air. Leaping Lena, little left hand 12-footer on the fly.
And you know, Chick, Coach Luka starts the same team that brought him back in the second quarter.
To score. The Los Angeles Lakers leading it by 3 in the third quarter. Dribble drive. Make a Stackhouse brings it out in front. A three-pointer put up and in by Ruffin, his second of the game. I'll tell you, there must be some minds running in the Lakers' office tonight. This little guy has come back to haunt them.
Some would think it'd be a ball game.
Well, the way the Lakers have played, only 3 quarters out of 4 every game this year. Dribbled, not every game, but most. Over to Jones, another 3. He made one. 14 shots to make his first 3 in 9 games.
What I liked about that one, Chick, not the fact that he made it, but yeah, that's always nice. But when he caught the basketball, he was in the act of shooting. He was really not shooting as a last resort.
The Lakers lead it. 9:55 to play here in the third quarter. Dribbling out in front is Stackhouse. Pass it over to Alston. He fakes Blotty out of the building, goes under and scores on a slam dunk. Blotty really went for it.
They faked Blotty, then he got Eldon to get the dunk.
52-51. The Lakers are in front by 1. Stackhouse, he fires for 3. He didn't get it. The rebound is out. Tipped in the air. Kept alive. It was kept by Weatherspoon. Kept alive to Alston. Out in front to Ruffin. This kid set a lot of records at the University of Hawaii before the Lakers picked him up as a free agent. He was never drafted. Ball to Alston. Stopped. 15-footer over Blotty. No good. Nice rebound. Put up and in beautifully by Stackhouse. Oh, what a nice play. And he might have misinterpreted. Here's a dribble drive. Ruffin. Where you going, Ruff? Feeds underneath to a fumbling Stackhouse. Picks it up. Gives back to Ruffin. He's running the show. He's down the middle. 10-foot jumper's good. Ruffin gets his 16th point. In this quarter, he's made 2 baskets, 1 of the 3. Ruffin in the ball game has made 7 out of 9 field goals. And it's 55-54. Who do you think's leading? Not the Lakers. There's a good pass to Campbell from Van Exel. Now the ball to Jones and low to Blotty. Punched away to the sideline by Weatherspoon. Now Blotty backing in, and Weatherspoon much taller. Still backing in. Brings it out in front. Jones going to try another 3. Down the middle, Blotty. 1 on the clock. Underneath. Slam dunk. Campbell came along the baseline just in the nick of time.
I'll say there was just under 1 on the clock.
If you're a little surprised. Here's a dribble drive. Change of direction. Maxwell feeds it over to Stackhouse. He shoots a 3. He's not very good at that shot, but the rebound is tipped by Alston. Out of front, Maxwell shoots a 3. That's no good. Here they come. It's 3 on 3. One of them is Blotty. Maxwell pulls, Van Exel pulls up and hits a 16-footer at the free throw line. 58-55. That's 14 points for Nick to go with 7 assists. Nice night. Now the ball cleared off to Van Exel. Running a good show. Comes in deep underneath. Great pass. And blowing the shot is Sabalas again. And the rebound is off and is taken by Stackhouse. Ball down the middle of Ruffin. 8-foot jumper will be short. He got the bounce. It hit the front, took over, spin, and went in.
Well, you won't see Cedric miss an opportunity like that very often.
He's missed 2 in a row like that. 58-57. You sure won't. He's as steady as they come. And the Laker lead is 1. Sabalas is mad at himself. He's going underneath and score. He goes underneath and missed another one. A tough shot this time, but he usually makes it with the right hand. Foul in the backcourt. Van Exel trying to pick up in the backcourt. Into the game, Sedale Threet. Into the game, George Lynch. out of the game. Sabalas, who's having trouble getting it in the hole right now. He goes out applauding and saying, come on, guys, let's go. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
The Lakers have 7.
Lakers have been doing very well in turnovers in recent games. Jones has the ball in three-point country. In low to Vlade. Vlade turns, goes behind the board, reaches out the other side and scores. If he can't score on Derek Alston, he'll never score.
Well, he just proved that he could right there. They didn't double team him, and he just handled it quite easily.
Not criticizing Alston. He's just a 23-year-old second-year man. Looks like he'd be a good forward, but not a center.
Yeah, he's too small for
Yeah. Here's Alston. Bounce the ball underneath. Stackhouse got it. Throw it over Vlade and scores left-handed over Vlade. How about Stackhouse at 6'6"? That's 60-59 the score, and he's got 17 points. Bullet there, baby. That was a fast break 3-on-2. Here's Van Exel out in front. Van Exel shoots a three-pointer. It's on the way, and it's good. Van Exel. That gives him 17 points. It's his first three-pointer of the ball game. And it's 63-49. And the Los Angeles Lakers up by 4. 4:04 left to play. Ball goes in low to Weatherspoon. Alston comes down the middle, throws it up, and throws it over Vlade, who made a good jump switch but couldn't get there quite in time. 63-61, the Lakers lead in a snug one. With the ball in the front court now, a chance to tie the game. Austin, make it Alston out in front. Dribble right down the middle. Look at Ruffin, throw it up and in. I'm telling you, he looked like a twig amongst some great big oak trees, and he got it up and in. Van Exel's one-on-one against Ruffin. Van Exel dribble goes around Ruffin, comes underneath against Ruffin, puts it up and scores on Ruffin. Nice play. Nobody helped Ruffin out at all on defense.
Well, Ruffin feels that, if I can't stop anybody on one end, I'm going to make sure that I get mine on the other.
And now it's 65-63, the Lakers lead. Here's Weatherspoon down the middle, shoots an 8-foot jumper, no good. Nice play, but no basket. Offensive interference. Over the top. It was the foul by Alston.
Not a bad try by Alston, though. Nobody was boxing him out. He decided to attack the rim, call for the loose ball foul, as Nick Van Exel has his team up by 2, 65-63 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
I had a hit. It's a knock. The free throw is good, so he holds his average, 65-64.
You were a Boy Scout?
Yep. I used to help the low ladies across the street.
You have done it all.
Well, I've tried to do it all. I haven't done much. Here's a pass underneath. Lynch cuts. He's got it. Good pass, Vlade. Boy, they cleared out the side of the floor over there, and there was no defender.
And Vlade redeemed himself for that last pass that he threw over there.
That's 4 points now. Got to be breaking this game open if we're ever going to. Dribble drive down the middle. Maxwell underneath. Throws it up. Prayer. And shot no good. The rebound. Vlade had it. Vlade's got it.
Good decision, Vlade.
Yeah, just hold it and give it to a guard. And here's Sedale Treat in the front court of the simulcast. Comes around a pick, going to his left. That ought to go. It does go. 2-pointer. When he's going to his left in that rhythm, that particular rhythm, he is almost deadly.
Yeah, he's the guy you'd like taking the last shot. That's for sure.
Lakers can add to that 4-point lead as we come to the end of the third quarter. Out of the ball game is Van Exel. In is Peeler. Now we got Sabalas. He's missed his last 3 shots. Into Vlade. Vlade down the middle. Little hook. Well, he lays the ball off to Lynch for a 10-foot jumper. A bank shot. Pretty nice pass by Vlade Divac.
Yeah, it was a nice pass, but that's where you get the 3-second violation on Cedric by making that pass.
71-65 is the score. And Scott Skiles bounces the ball off to Maxwell. He drives down the middle. He lays the ball off. But Weatherspoon couldn't shoot it, so he gives the ball to Stackhouse. He can't shoot it. He picks it up. He does shoot it. Missed. Rebound is up. Weatherspoon digs it out. Now it's dropped off or knocked off. And Alston's got it. Put it up and in. Basket counts. Foul. Wow. Now once you start a shot, the 3-second clock doesn't count. And that's how they got bailed out right there.
But this time
he always misses the first one. He did again. All right, the rebound is to Vlade. 71-67 is the score. The Lakers are up by 4. 14 seconds left. Let's see how methodically the Lakers play this one. We got the ball to Vlade. Vlade says, go to your left, and I'll give it to you. He did. Vlade threw this one into Mitch Choctaw's typewriter.
Well, that time, though, Chick, Sedale faked like he was going back to it.
He drew the pass. Here comes Maxwell all the way under. Lays it up. Lays it in. He didn't play with the NBA champions the last 2 years. Not know how to penetrate. 2-point ball game. And here's a shot from the backcourt that misses by 3.
Well, at the end of 3, the Lakers lead it now by 2. They led by 1 at the half. They lead by 2 now on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Nice. Back to Lynch. He's in the 3-second area. Brings it out in front to Sedale. Sedale takes the ball over. Three-pointer put up by Peeler. That's no good. The rebound is off to Wright. Wright started the game at center, and he wasn't going right. So he's back in now. Bounce underneath the basket to Alston, and he scores. That's a beautiful pass by Stackhouse. Beautiful. 71 all, ladies and gentlemen, after the Lakers led 23-4 to start the game. Brings it out in front to Lynch, and he gives all to Eddie Jones. Excuse me, Sabalos, dribble drive, goes behind the board and steps out of bounds. Good call. Oh, yes, you did, Cedric. Yes, you did.
He didn't only step on the line. He didn't even touch the line. His foot was completely out of bounds. Is that amazing or what?
That is amazing or what? 71-71. Not amazing or what? Dribble drive. Here we go. Weatherspoon throws it up. Look how it goes. It went in and came out. He was fouled on the play, and there will be 2 shots. Did they get strong? Yes, they got strong.
Well, Vlade has to, or Eldon, they're going to have to start to establish the inside attack again.
71-72. Can they do that against Wright? Now we got Skiles with it. Good playmaker. The all-time leader in assists for a single game. 30. Out in front. Weatherspoon straight away. He got it. And it's 74-71, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to tell you, there's got to be some people pacing the floor, and I know their initials. 9:07 left to play. Timeout, Los Angeles.
Well, you mentioned it. It's 9:07 left, and the Lakers now down by 3. Mr. Momentum is trying to change jerseys again, and the Lakers have to do something to prevent that. On the Lakers Basketball Network.
Taken out of the air by Maxwell for the rebound. For every shot, there must be, every missed shot, there must be a rebound. Now we got the ball. Brought to Weatherspoon. They're on the verge of really doing something big here. A monumental win if they get this one tonight. Bad pass. Thrown in a traffic jam by Maxwell. Intercepted by the Lakers, and here comes Jones with the ball. Bounce in low. Strong's got scores off of a beautiful bounce pass from Eddie Jones.
Not only did Eddie make the pass, but he was telling people where to go. He was pointing with his left hand. Derek, if you cut to the basket and stop on the box, I'll give you the pass.
Here's a pass in low and a shot blocked. Wright tried to put it up, and Campbell slapped it out of bounds. Seattle continues to roll 111-89 over Atlanta. Houston beat Minnesota 105-100. Here's a three-pointer or two. Just a two. Just a two-pointer as Maxwell hits a long one. Indiana beat Denver 102-87. 3. Shot missed by the Lakers. Peeler. The rebound to Weatherspoon. At the other end, Stackhouse forgot the ball. Goes back and gets it. Forgot the ball. Keeps it. Gives the ball out in front to Wright. Wright to Maxwell. Penetrate. Ball away. 15-footer. Good. Nice shot. He didn't know if he had enough angle for the board, Stu, so he put it in straight. That was nice.
That was some difficult shot by Vernon Maxwell.
The Lakers need a timeout real badly, and they only got 3 left. The Sixers have 4, and the crowd coming alive. Van Exel dribbling, but there's a foul. You know that.
Yeah.
Jump shot outside. Van Exel for 3. No good. The rebound. Skiles. The lead pass. Stackhouse. Change direction. Underneath. Slam dunk. Oh, did he change direction with a crossover dribble on Jones and hung him out to dry. Timeout. Los Angeles trailing 80-73 in an unbelievable bit of information for you.
Well, I tell you, Jerry Stackhouse in the open floor. He is something to watch. As Eddie Jones says, I don't want to watch it on the Lakers Basketball Network.
It in low to Vlade Divac. Campbell is on the bench. Out in front, they bring the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel three-point country. Fakes. Goes in deep. Gives to Jones for a 3. Didn't get it at the buzzer. And the rebound is off to Weatherspoon. 80-73. They're dominating the backboard as well as the basketball game. This club with a record of 5-22 coming into this game. Here's Maxwell with it. He just made an incredible shot a second ago. He's in the air. An 18-foot jumper. No good. The rebound is off. Wright takes it away from Vlade and scores. And oh, it didn't stay in for him. Comes out, but he was fouled. Vlade gets the foul. Boy, that thing could have gone as easy as it came out, Stu.
I don't agree. The Lakers 2-36.
The free throws are both good, and 82-73, a 9-point lead, and they're sitting in a pretty good position. Vlade's pushing back. Here's Van Exel. Bounce it over to Street. Street out to Van Exel. He fakes, goes around Skiles, shoots a 20-footer that's in and out. No, rebound is off and is grabbed, taken care of by Stackhouse. Stackhouse now has 9 rebounds, 20 points, and 7 assists. Both teams have a 20 in addition to the 76ers, 4 regular and 3 for the Lakers. Dribble drive, Maxwell underneath, shot no good, but he was fouled. And the Lakers now getting themselves in a hole they may not escape from. This foul will be on Sedale. 2 shots will come to Maxwell.
Well, 5 to that.
5 minutes left to play. The Lakers in this quarter have made 3 baskets in 16 shots. 84-73, the Lakers are behind in the 4th quarter on their home floor. This is not a travel game. They didn't have to travel, didn't have to ride the airplane, didn't have to eat in a hotel. Here's the ball to Strong. Strong takes it out to Jones. Pass under to Blatty. He's alone. He puts it up, blows it, gets it back, fakes, puts it up, blows it, tips it up, tips it in. Wow, how fortunate can you be?
Well, the Sixers are guilty of spectating. They were letting Sharon Wright do it all by himself instead of going in and giving him some help.
So the Lakers trail now 84-75. 84-73 was the biggest lead. 11. Here's Maxwell firing from distance. It's no good. The rebound is off. He wants to shoot like that. He's playing in the Lakers' hands. With the ball in the front court, we got Sedale Street. Over to Jones. Go to the base. 16-footer for the Philadelphian, and he puts it in. Timeout. John Lucas.
Good timeout. Very good timeout, because back-to-back baskets by the Lakers after I thought a poor shot by Vernon Maxwell brings the Lakers to within 7, and there's still 4 minutes, 7 seconds to play. Can the Lakers come back? We'll see on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The revolution will be led by Jason Kidd, Jason Kidd, Jason Kidd, but he will not face the nation, meet the press, or host the Revolution Online cyber chat, because the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised, and the revolution will not fail. But with every no-look pass, every three-point shot, every crossover, and every strong finish, Jason Kidd speaks for the revolution. For the revolution is about basketball, and basketball is the truth.
Second half for the Lakers. Attempts, I mean.
Well, when you do that at home, that sounds like a road stat where you only get to the line 6 times.
86-77. The Lakers are down by 9 as both free throws are converted. And the Los Angeles Lakers facing the bad feeling of losing their 4th game in 15 tries on their home floor. Now the ball in low to Strong. Turn, shoot, 6-foot jumper. He caught the rim and it came back in. Strong knocks in his 12th point. And it's now 86-79, 3.5 to play. The second worst team in the league, percentage-wise. Jump shot outside Skiles, no good. The rebound of Blatty. Campbell still rides the pine. Ball to Van Exel. Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Van Exel and the Lakers need all the hoops they can get, and they don't have a lot of time to stand around looking at the commissioner's name in the ball. Triple drive, Van Exel underneath, put it up and in as he went around Skiles. I'm surprised he doesn't bring Ruffin back in. Ruffin was doing a pretty good job. They were doing a good job in each other. Not able to hold each other without point. 86-81 is the score. 2:48 left to play. And Skiles with the ball. Skiles a good passer, as you know. Now they're going to bring Ruffin back in the next time it's dead. That's what I thought they would do and should do. Maxwell with it. 4 in the clock, 3 in the clock. Down the middle, right. Shot blocked by Blatty. Blatty controls the ball. Gives to Jones. On his left is Sabalas. Sabalas has got it. Comes underneath. Scores. Great handling of the ball by Jones after a great block shot by Blatty. Timeout, Philadelphia. Now listen to this crowd of 11,000. We'll be back with the Sixers leading Stu 86-83, 2:26 to play on the Lakers Basketball Network. Forward, Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon confused, goes to dribble, not so confused now. He's going to go the distance, and a foul on the dribble. 2 shots coming to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon is a free thrower, 69%. 2:12 left to play. The next one's good. 88-83. Big free throws. Big free throws. Maxwell made 2 big ones, and now Weatherspoon does the same thing. 88-83. 2:06 to play. Now the ball to Jones. No time to fool around. The ball into Blatty. Blatty holds it up. Goes the dribble. Looks for somebody to give it to. Steps out of the 3-second area with a pass to Van Exel. He's down the middle. He's in the air. He hangs. 8-foot jumper. Beautiful. What a shot. A little bit of an alley-oop push shot with a left hand. 88-85. 1:52 to play. Plus, Stackhouse dribble drive. Beats Sabalas. 15-footer. No. Rebound is off. The Lakers have a minute and a half to play. The defenders are back. It's 3-on-4. Van Exel pivots. 360 turn underneath. Tries to put it up, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. 2 free throws for Van Exel to bring the Lakers to within 1 of a tie with 1:24 to play. He's a good free thrower, 82%. He's made both he's had tonight. His free throw is good. The Lakers shoot only their 7th free throw of the game. That means you're not doing a lot of good things, folks.
Yeah, you're not attacking the basket.
That's right.
One thing.
All right, here's the next one. It's a 2-point ball game. 1:24 to play. Free throw good. So some touch free throwing at each end of the floor. 88-87 is the score. The Lakers down by a point. And here with the ball is Ruffin. He's one of the guys that got his club back into the ball game after they trailed by 19 in the early minutes of the first quarter. 23-4. Ruffin out and stolen. Here's the steal by Van Exel. He took it from Ruffin. Slam dunk. Lakers lead. All right, when they come to the front court, I think they'll call a timeout. They don't get to the front court, but Ruffin now gets the ball and calls the timeout. 1 minute exactly to play, and this crowd going crazy.
Oh, I tell you, Chick, some play by Nick Van Exel in the last couple of minutes. He has really done the job. All of a sudden, the Sixers trying to run a pick and roll. Nick sneaks behind on the pick and roll and picks him clean. Goes down and gets the dunk of his own as Nick Van Exel has given his club a 1-point lead with 1 minute to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Oh, you got to have a stop, and you got to avoid the foul. Inbound to Maxwell. He's a clutch shooter. He knocked the Clippers out of the playoffs 2 or 3 years ago. Down in Houston with a big three-pointer. Weatherspoon's got the ball. He's double-teamed. He goes to the sideline, which is a mistake. But he gives to Maxwell. Here's the guy I'm talking about. 8-foot jumper. Good. Maxwell, he's tough, boy. And it's 90-89. The Lakers are behind. We've got 44 seconds to play. What a nice drive by. And here's the timeout finally called by the Lakers. They're going to have Vlade, Sabalos will handle it out. Strong, Jones, and Van Exel. Stackhouse is in there. Wright is in there. Alston is in there. The ball comes into Van Exel. Lakers down by a point. 90-89. Van Exel shoots a long outside jumper. Didn't come close. He shot a three-point shot, and it didn't come close. There's a rebound on a foul. Apparently, on the rebound is a timeout call. Timeout. He's got a 20 if he wants to use it. 32.5 seconds left. The indications are that he has taken a full timeout. 32.5 seconds left. Back in a minute on the Lakers basket. Brings it into Maxwell, the guy that could be the hero. He made a tough shot down the middle. They allowed penetration. He took advantage of it. 27 seconds. All we got to watch for you is the 24-second clock. It's 9 seconds ahead of the game clock. The 24 is at 10. Maxwell wants to go down the middle again, but he can't. Maxwell brings it out in front to Stackhouse. 5 in the 24. Maxwell stopped. Knocked loose. Free ball. Lakers have it. Now we got 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Lakers front court. Van Exel comes in deep. Underneath. Bank shot. No good. Rebound. Sabalos. No good. It went in and came out. The game is going to be over. The Lakers lose.
Well, you talk about having 2 opportunities at it. Nick's shot it was almost in, but Cedric's follow shot seemed like it was definitely in, but found its way out. And the Lakers lose it by a point.
The Lakers lose their 3rd consecutive game. And the Sixers snap a 5-game losing streak.
Well, Nick did the right thing this time. He takes the ball right to the basket, and that creates a lot of opportunities for your your offensive players to get offensive rebounds, which it did. Cedric got the rebound. His short shot was missed, and then the Sixers did a very smart thing. Whoever did it, they just slapped it down toward the Laker end. They didn't rebound it. They just hit it as Cedric couldn't get the last shot to go by the Lakers. That's some finish to this ball game.
90-89, and the Los Angeles Lakers at home defeated by the team with the 2nd worst record in the NBA, Philadelphia. Once again, the final score, the Sixers 90, the Lakers 89. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Now let's go to courtside with Larry Burnett. He's with Trevor Ruffin.